Afghan Vice President Amrullah Saleh has recently posted the photo of the signing of the Instrument of Surrender in 1971 on Twitter and said Afghanistan does not and will not ever have such a picture. He tweeted, "Dear Pak Twitter attackers, Taliban and terrorism won't heal the trauma of this picture. Find other ways." He wrote, "Yes, yesterday I flinched for a fraction of a second as a rocket flew above and landed few meters away, indicating that Afghan government will not surrender, unlike Pakistani Army of 1971. The Afghan government has repeatedly accused Pakistan of supporting the Taliban and preventing the Afghan forces from carrying out military operations against them. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Afghan First Vice President Amrullah Saleh exposed Pakistan. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the most comprehensive military vehicle online game for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, in which you can go to battle on more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. The game has an amazing attention to detail and focuses on a realistic combat experience, which is why knowing your vehicles and skill really makes a difference. It's easy to get into, and all you need to play is nothing more but your mouse and keyboard or controller. Immerse yourself in cross-platform combat with more than 20 million other military vehicle enthusiasts from all over the world. Download and play War Thunder for free using the link in the description below, and also get a free bonus tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account. In 1971, Bangladesh was created. Pakistan had to publicly surrender to the joint forces of the Indian Army and Bangladesh's Mukti Bahini, meaning Freedom Army or Force. It was the largest military surrender after World War II. Pakistan's General Amir Abdullah Khan Niazi, along with 93,000 troops, surrendered and signed the Instrument of Surrender on December 16th in Dhaka after a 13-day war. Amrullah Saleh has been tweeting about Pakistan Army supporting Taliban and the Spin Boldak area. If anyone doubts my tweet on Pak Air Force and Pak Army warning to the Afghanistan side not to retake Spin Boldak, I'm ready to share evidence through DM. Afghan aircraft as far as 10 kilometers from Spin Boldak are warned to back off or face air-to-air missiles. Afghanistan is too big to be swallowed, Saleh had tweeted on July 15th. The Afghan government and Taliban representatives are engaged in talks in Doha to reach a settlement. In the meantime, the Taliban captured the Spin Boldak border of the country. The situation further escalated when the daughter of the Afghan envoy in Pakistan, Najibullah al-Akil, was abducted and tortured on July 16th, following which President Ashraf Ghani called back several diplomats from Pakistan. In Pakistan, the idea of strategic depth was perceived in the 1980s by the National Defense University, Pakistan, Professor General Mirza Aslam Beg, later Chief of Army Staff working under Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto in the 1980s. Since then, the Pakistan military establishment has been repeatedly accused of forming a policy that seeks to control Afghanistan, a policy often referred to by the media as strategic depth, which is used as the reason for Pakistan's support of certain factions of the Taliban in Afghanistan. Saleh said in a tweet, "Pakistan's diplomatic community is working hard painting and decorating a fictional image for Talibs. On the ground, however, Talibs 2.0 is nothing but an Afghanistan replica of ISK and Al-Qaeda, providing bases to foreign good and bad terrorists. The good, LET, is their buddies in allegiance." Saleh tweeted, The propaganda stunts will not change the reality and improve Pakistan's image in my country. The reality is that Pakistan Army is the architect, strategic master, and low-profile supplier of the ongoing, full-scale terror invasion in my country. Quoting a Pakistan author, the Afghan Vice President said the Pakistan Army may be able to deceive the public, but they cannot fool the intelligence services and strategic circles. The reputable Pak author, respected Aisha Siddiqa, says GHQ may be able to deceive the public, but they cannot fool the intelligence services and strategic circles. Team Bajwa now betting on the UK to promote the Taliban to get to the US indirectly, he added. Pakistan has been seen as a supporter of terror, and there are good reasons for it. 1. The U.S. found Osama bin Laden hiding in a walled compound less than a mile from Pakistan's elite military academy. It doesn't require one to be exceptionally intelligent to understand that the Pakistani authorities protected him. Hussein Haqqani, the former Pakistani ambassador to the U.S., conceded that someone in Pakistan clearly protected bin Laden from 2006 to 2011. 2. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the principal architect of the 9/11 attacks, Ramzi bin al-Shibh, key facilitator for the September 11 attacks, as well as many senior terrorist leaders like Abu Zubaydah, Abu al-Libi, and Sheikh Saeed Masri, have all been captured or killed inside Pakistan. 3. The leader of the Afghan Taliban, Mullah Mansour, has been killed by a U.S. drone strike in Pakistan. 4. Hafiz Mohammed Saeed, the founder of Pakistan-based militant group LET, Lashkar-e-Taiba, and main planner of the 26/11 Mumbai attack, on which the U.S. has offered $10 million or £6.2 million bounty, roams free in Pakistan. As the Afghan government finds it hard to ward off Taliban advancement, the war of words has broken out publicly. Taliban has an estimated 75,000 fighters, and its insurgency machinery runs on foreign funding, which includes governments and private donors, as well as extortion and illicit drug economy. The tacit support from Pakistan makes it even more powerful. Afghan First Vice President Amrullah Saleh's public condemnation does put pressure on Pakistan, but it's unlikely that Pakistan's establishment will mend its way. It's to be seen if the U.S. intervenes to get the situation under control.